Hi there. Welcome back to Loving Life Over 50. It's your friend Patty here. Life is full of transitions, some planned, others unexpected, from changing careers or becoming an empty nester to facing the loss of a loved one or getting a major health diagnosis. These changes can feel really overwhelming and even disorientating. Studies show that roughly 75% of people will experience a major life change by the age of 50, which can often impact mental health and daily functioning. But what if I told you that these same challenges could actually be pathways to incredible personal growth opportunities? What if we could learn to look at these challenges as on the way instead of in the way? Today, I'll share secrets to not only surviving, but thriving through major life changes. These strategies have helped me and countless others to turn life's challenges into meaningful opportunities. So let's dive into these strategies and explore how embracing change can lead to personal strength and even transformation. So the first strategy is acceptance. The first essential step in thriving through these major life changes and transitions is acceptance. When we have this change hit our lives, our initial instinct is often resistance. We cling to the familiar, the past, even when it no longer exists or serves us. This resistance, however, can trap us in a cycle of stress and anxiety. But by accepting that life is ever changing, we begin to see change not as an interruption, but as a natural part of our journey. Studies show that individuals who are able to view setbacks as opportunities for growth are more likely to achieve personal goals and even find more satisfaction in life. We can begin by allowing ourselves time to process the situation, even if it feels uncomfortable. For example, if we are transitioning from a long-term job, take time to reflect on what this change might mean for personal growth, your personal growth, and what doors it could open. If you're going through a divorce, what opportunities lie ahead to live a life that's full and authentically you? Journaling your emotions can also be a really powerful tool. It was for me, for processing and gradually accepting this change. Remember, acceptance doesn't mean immediate happiness. It means acknowledging reality, letting go of the resistance, and opening the door to new possibilities. So the second strategy is developing a positive mindset. Now, I know this is a trendy thing right now, but after acceptance, cultivating a positive mindset becomes essential. A growth mindset focuses on learning and adapting, allowing ourselves to see the challenges as opportunities rather than roadblocks. This mindset shift is foundational to thriving through our changes. Rather than asking, why is this happening to me? Try rephrasing to, what can I gain from this experience? Or what positive change can I create from this challenge? A positive mindset doesn't mean ignoring the challenges or our feelings. It means consciously choosing to focus on personal growth instead of focusing on things we can't control. One approach could be setting aside a few minutes each day to find gratitude, listing 3 or 4 things that we are grateful for. This practice can help shift our focus from what we're losing to what we're gaining, create a more resilient outlook, and prepare us to take on new experience with optimism and openness. I call this stage having faith that everything happens for a reason. It's hard in the beginning to see how anything positive can come from a challenge that seems so insurmountable in the moment, and I get that. I believe that life never intends to set us back. It's always moving us forward if we allow ourselves to see the new path. The third strategy is setting new goals. When major changes happen, it's an ideal time to just reevaluate and reset our goals. Changes often bring with them new circumstances, which might require us to shift our priorities. For example, if you've recently retired, you might consider setting goals around personal health, learning new skill sets, or maybe even taking on some volunteer work, things that align with your passions. Define what you want in this new chapter, but also break it down into actionable steps. For instance, if your goal is to get fit, start with smaller steps like joining a local class or setting weekly fitness goals, maybe creating a list before you go grocery shopping. Maybe it's as simple as taking a short daily walk. These smaller actionable milestones can help you stay positive and make steady progress that you can see. Goals act as our compass, giving us a direction and helping us feel more in control as we navigate this new unfamiliar territory. Focusing on what we can control will distract our thoughts about the things that we cannot. Now, before we move on to the fourth strategy, I'd like to just take a quick second and do a check-in with you. Are you finding these helpful so far? If so, would you consider dropping a quick comment with your thoughts and consider subscribing so that I know that you're enjoying this so far? Okay, on to the next strategy. Number 4 is building a support system. Change is so much easier when you have a strong support system around you. Reaching out to family, friends, colleagues, mentors, people that we're close to, or maybe even support groups who understand your journey and can offer guidance. Often simply sharing our feelings and concerns can help alleviate some of the stress. Feeling heard and understood is a really great start to getting it out of our heads where it's just bouncing around wreaking havoc. Studies even suggest that being able to talk through our thoughts with someone supportive can reduce the feelings of loneliness by up to 40%. And in these tough situations, that's huge. Consider joining communities that can relate to your change, whether it's a professional network after a career shift, or maybe a support group for parents dealing with empty nest, or a peer group for loss of a loved one or a divorce. When you're supported, you're better equipped to face life's transitions, as we are reminded that we're not alone in the journey. Also, your support system can often offer new perspectives or solutions that we might not have considered on our own. These outside perspectives can be a pivotal moment sometimes that shift the way we think about different situations. These forks in the road, as I like to call them, can be some of the best opportunities if we are willing to see them. Next, on to number 5, and that strategy is prioritizing self-care. Now, self-care is crucial, especially during major life changes. It's essential to let our self-care routines not slip. Maintaining physical and mental well-being is foundational to resilience. Make self-care non-negotiable. Whether you're exercising, meditating, or simply spending time doing things that you love, taking care of your physical and mental health is so important. With balanced nutrition, exercise, and getting enough sleep, it will ensure that you have energy to tackle the challenges that we often find taking a toll on our body, mind, and spirit during these life transitions. Equally important is mental self-care. Mindful meditation or creative hobbies can often create comfort and relief, helping us stay grounded amidst all the uncertainty of change. It's about replenishing your mental and physical reserves, so to speak, so that you're well prepared to handle the demands of the change that you're going through in your life. Now, embracing flexibility is our 6th strategy. Flexibility is essential because as much as we like to plan, the fact is life changes rarely go as expected. Being adaptable allows us to respond to new situations without feeling as if we've failed when we don't have things go perfectly. Flexibility is about being open to different outcomes and staying resilient in the face of our setbacks. Having faith in the process removes the need to fix it right away. Sometimes, with a little patience and grace with ourselves, opportunities will present themselves. For instance, if you're starting a new career or you're struggling with being an empty nester, you might encounter unexpected challenges. And being flexible enables us to adjust to our approach and look for alternative solutions. Embracing flexibility also means letting go of perfectionism and accepting that not everything's going to go smoothly. Sometimes the most unexpected paths lead to the best destinations, and being open to the unexpected can bring new joys and opportunities to our life that may not have been experienced otherwise. In conclusion today, life changes might seem daunting, but they can be some of life's greatest gifts, offering incredible opportunities for growth and even change. By focusing on acceptance, cultivating a positive mindset, setting intentional goals, building a strong support system, practicing self-care, and staying flexible, we can thrive through any transition. Remember, life isn't about avoiding change, but about learning to navigate with strength, resilience, and purpose during those changes. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that these insights and strategies can help you find peace and empowerment as you move through your own life's changes and transitions. Remember, you're not alone. Until our next video, be good to yourself and be good to others.